They want to know who's the role model. This is the plan bottle.
What's going on, you guys? So, Joe Rogan comes out, and actually this video is trending on YouTube, but he speaks about the Fury Wilder fight, and he says that count was long. Now, your boy Bushido didn't really speak on the count. I was just glad the thing was over. I'm just glad we all got a great fight in the end. But there's been a lot of people harping about the long count. And of course, there was a long count in the first fight, and now there was a long count in the third fight. And Joe Rogan seems to agree that count was long. Check out what he had to say.
The craziest comeback ever was him in the 12th round of the first fight. That was the craziest. That's nuts. That didn't even make sense. But there was some controversy about this fight. And one of the controversies was the extremely long counts when Tyson Fury went down. Cormier believes Fury benefited from crazy slow count. That's right. After being knocked down by Wilder. Daniel Cormier believes the referee made a bad call in the 4th round versus Fury versus Wilder 3. Well, he's correct. This is what happened. The count is supposed to, the referee is supposed to go 1, 2 when the guy goes down. But if for any reason he has to interrupt the count because the fighter, the opponent needs to be told to go to the neutral corner, you're supposed to pick up the count where the ringside counter has it. So there's a guy who's counting ringside, and he'll keep the count going. So if you're at 1, 2, and then you're like, go to a neutral corner, that guy's supposed to be like 3, 4, 5.
As it should.
But he didn't.
Oh.
He went back to it. 3, 4, but the guy had already been down for a couple seconds. Without a doubt, it was a long count.
Now, after hearing what Joe had to say, I mean, could you argue, right? For all the guys who like to say, oh, well, the count wasn't long and, you're just making excuses. I mean, Joe Rogan said the count was long. So it's not just guys just saying this and that. Joe Rogan said the same thing. The referee did 1, 2, 3. Then he stopped for a second. Then he continued back at 3 instead of saying 4 or 5. He instead of using the ringside guy that's counting, ringside official, he continues with his own count, and Fury had a little bit more time to get up. Your boy Bushido almost won his bet, Wilder in 4. You know what I'm saying? I almost had it, but one may say Russell Moore kind of ruined that for your boy. But I'm not tripping about it. It is what it is. Joe Rogan seems to believe that count was long. He seemed to believe that there could be some corruption there, right? Of course, he had to cover his tracks when he said that, but we know Joe Rogan knows what's up. There was a little corruption there. Deontay Wilder knocked out Tyson Fury, dropped him, sent shockwaves through his body. Fury's still impressive from getting up from that. Regardless of if it was a long count or not, that's still pretty impressive to get up from a Wilder punch that nobody else in the world probably would have got up from. But he did get some assistance there. There was some assistance there. He had a little long count to help him get on up so we can go ahead and carry on with this fight being one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time. But nonetheless, man, one may say Deontay Wilder got the short end of the stick in that scenario, with these referees and their long counts. What's going on with these fucking referees and them counting to 10? Tell me what you guys think. Was it a long count? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.